Mon Thomas here for Farming Simulator 25, and today I am thankful for new mods. We got 30 mods in total, all platforms, 18 new and 6 updates, and PC and Mac players got 2 new and 4 updates. Check those timestamps to see what you want to see first, and a big shouty-outy to everybody celebrating Thanksgiving today. Let's start them off today with the International 50 Series from EY Modding. This bad boy can be found in small tractors. It has got between 120 and 165 horsepower. You do also have 140 horsepower option in there as well. Multiple different wheel setups to choose from. We also have a manual transmission, 329 liters fuel, 18 mile an hour, weighs 6.1 tons. Those wheel options include Trelleborg, Continental, Michelin, Vredestein, and that is it. We do have quite a few different setups, including the 2-wheel drive version with a couple different weight setups in the back, wheel setups. You've also got the nice 2-wheel drive with the tools in the back, my favorite option, of course. And then we have a 4-wheel drive version as well with all of these standard accoutrements. Now, as far as your front weight, we do have one of those. That is a yes or a no setup. The overall weight of the machine doesn't go down, so I have no idea what that actually weighs. And then we have a front loader attacher, which is from Quickie. It is a pretty mod, looking absolutely fantastic. This is the all the way maxed out version, 4-wheel drive with the rear duals on it. Absolutely loving it. Jumping in, sounding great. It does appear that the... this guy up here, the plate, it looks a little bit stretched, but I could care less, to be honest with you. Is there anything we can do with it? Nope, no animations or anything like that. We do have a nice little digital dashboard with the 8-segment display right there. That's pretty cool. Or 7-segment display? I don't know. Sounds good. Rocking and rolling. All right. Of course, with this being an EY modding mod, most of the bits and bobs over here will be working. As you can see, we're changing back and forth between our ranges and everything. That's pretty cool. And here's the 2-wheel drive version in game if you wanted to see it. Everything's the same. So there's that. This is definitely the thumbnail today. Love this thing. Next on our list, we have the Massey Ferguson 7700 South America Series. This comes with a power shift transmission, 430 liters of fuel, 32 mile an hour max speed, and a 6.9 ton. It also has a winch, 1.6 ton winch on there. We do have power options between something and something, although the power's not in here, so probably need to add that in an update. It does have between 195 and 310, but unfortunately, you'll never know how much you're getting. So just go with the big one. You'll be fine. 3-point hitch. We also have nothing on the front. You can add a couple weight options, which is always nice to see, even in little itty-bitty bits. Although, for some reason, mine's taking a little while to load up, which is kind of annoying, but it is what it is. You can also add some extra weight at the very bottom. Boom, add a bumper on the front, a couple different bumper setups, and then we're back to a 3-point again. As far as your wheel brands, we have all of them. You've got your Trelleborg, Michelin, Continental, Midas, BKT, Lizard Wheels 1, a Lizard Wheels 2, a Rice Wheels 1, and a Trelleborg again. Yeah. To be honest with you, the Lizard Wheels 2 look sweet. And you can even do some like wide spacing setups. You've got all kinds of different wheel options in here. Really cool. I'm a big fan of the sugarcane spacing, although I don't do sugarcane. I just think it looks awesome having those wide setups. We do have multiple different fender options, so you got stuff in the front and the back. That's kind of neat. Exhausts, we got some pretty cool stuff over here as well. Check that out. That's awesome. You can even drop it down too. That's cool. Numbers on the front, you can add between 1 and number 9. Of course, 3 for Dale. We'll throw that on there. Cabin flags, we have quite a few of these, including Brazil, Rio Grande do Sul, Santa Catarina, I'm trying real hard, Piranha, Argentina, United States, France, Germany, nada. We'll just stick it on the United States since it is Thanksgiving today. Wheel weights, these are going to be added into the back, which are pretty cool. And they actually change with the frame. And the frame can be changed up, which is really neat. So you got beacon lights on there. It's just kind of a yes or no type thing. Reverse beep. Water tank, this is just going to be on the passenger side. Right? Well, I say passenger side. The other side of the tractor. Sound box, this actually has a speaker / subwoofer in there. Actually, it's speaker. That cone in the middle is not wide enough to be a subwoofer. Chassis color, this is where it gets cool. So you got design 1 and 2, so you can make that a little bit darker if you like, or you can go with the ad code look. Either way, grill design, we can add some extra little bits and bobs in there. Animations, you've got IC or mouse control, and then we have main color of red or gray. Window tinting is going to be in colors here. I like that. I think that's very cool. And then we have multiple different colors for the rim. Yo, It doesn't look too bad, does it? Check that out. Now for this version in game, I have gone for the mouse control option. So we've got basically enable or disable animation groups, which is neat. So you can turn off all animations just in case. It's pretty sweet. So we got a nice door opening there. We've got another door opening over here. That's cool. And let's see what else we got. Rear window. Nice. So that is the control group number 1 for doors. Then we have the interior animations. Let's see if we can find something here. So moving back and forth. Ooh, that's cool. We can move the chair. You've got the steering wheel. Awesome. I don't know what that was. Oh, it's this thingy. Look at that. Hey. Now we also have exterior animations as well. We can take a look at those. Let's see. Oh, drop it down. The sound effect for that too. Dude, yeah, put that kneel down. Yeah. Open up the hood. Nice. Put that down. And then we have mirror adjustments too, so you can adjust the mirrors on here pretty much however you like. That is neat. And then we're back to the doors, and then we can just disable the animations and go. Also, this thing sounds phenomenal. It's a chunky boy. Next on our list today, the Valtra G Series returning for Farm Sim 22. This is a Hispano-modding mod between 110 and 145 horsepower on it. Wheel brands, we got them all in here, including the Trelleborg set, Michelin, Continental, Midas, BKT, Bridgestone, and Enochian. Everything nice in order where it belongs. And we also have some pretty cool stuff in here as well. Like seeing the narrow tire options. I also like seeing a rear narrow option. Look at that. I don't even know what you use these for, but I think it looks cool. Design, you've either got the active setup or the Vertu setup. That's going to be changing some stuff on the interior of it. Front wheel fenders, yes or no. Beacon lights, you've got the left, right, both, none. You know how it works by now. Window tinting, 0, 25, 50, 75, and 100 if you want to make it look like a GTA car there. And front loaders from Quickie and Hauer. You've also got your main color, your designs, front fenders, rear fenders, engine grid, rearview mirror, and rim colors. Too many colors. I've gone for the BKT set of tires right here and just the base green color that it comes with and a wheel weight. It's always nice to have some wheel weights on here. As per usual, it does appear the only animations are going to be mirrors. Yep, that's the only thing he's changed. Next is a pair of mods, the Cnh Harvesters Pack from Just Farming. Just Farming are the modders that are adding all of the wild and crazy animations to everything. So if you guys like using, opening stuff and doors and things, their mods are the ones to go with, which is really neat. So in here we have CR11 as well as the AF11. Of course, power and specs, everything's pretty much exactly the same. If we check out the New Holland one, this one has slightly more than the AF11. The AF, all it's got is wheel brands, wheel setup, and then you've also got animations and the pipe option. Now, as far as this one goes, we do have a crawler track set for the Michelins. However, everything else is a wheel option, full and basic animations. I've gone for in-game. The case has the basic, and the New Holland has the full, so we'll make sure we take a look at those. Then we have the short and the long pipe on there. As far as our main specs for these, 775 horsepower, 1,500 liters fuel, 18 mile an hour max speed, 20,000 liter capacity, and they weigh about 25 tons. Now, for the New Holland, we do have that configuration for the camouflage. Wheel brands are all the same, so if you want the wheels, you can get those with these as well. You've also got the animations of full and basic pipe. We got the long pipe and the short pipe, and then we also have colors, which is kind of neat. So here's your main color. You can actually make like a blue New Holland AF11 or CR11. Look at that. It's neat. I never knew I wanted a blue one, but here it is. The blue. And what's nice about these things, we've got animations for left and right doors, steering wheel, armrest monitor, terminal, maintenance, hatches, rear liner, and mirrors. So you will be able to move all of those with either IC or mouse control. If you're on PC and you've got IC, of course, you're going to be seeing these buttons right here. You just find the little X's and click on them. Click. Then on the inside, of course, we've got all your buttons all around. All is good. Boom, bringing it down, open up that window just a little bit. Man, the interior of this thing looks sweet. Next one's quite interesting, the Hubtex MAXX 45 from Creative Mesh. This is a forklift. We actually have two of them, one for crossplay and one for PC only. The one for PC only, it's got some pretty cool steering modes. We will definitely be taking a look at those. If we jump in, usually the first one is the crossplay version. However, this one is actually the PC version. So we are going to jump over here. Unfortunately, less settings for this one, but we do have a couple different things, which is some nice stuff. So we have the wheel setups for the standard or standard 2. Think of these like a slick or intermediate setup if you guys are race fans. We have the fork carriage. I would definitely say always go for the large, although it is going to be pretty wide. You may not need that, but I think it's good anyway. Working lights, we have multiple different working lights if I spin it around that are added kind of all the way around. I would just go for all of them. You may as well. Full coverage. We have beacon light. We have the safety beacon, which adds a nice blue light whenever you're backing it up. We got mirror, which is there on the right-hand side. And then we have a door setup, which is basically a yes or no. And you can open the door, which is kind of neat. And then if you like, you can also change the color. Now, we are going to show off the PC version here as well, because I didn't talk about it later in the video, because I've already made half of this video by the time this came out. This one is exactly the same, but it's got a couple different new bits and bobs as well, including a custom logo, which I don't actually know how to change. I assume that's in the XML files or something, but you can put like your brand's logo on there or something. That's pretty cool. As far as that goes, I think that's like the only thing that we've got on here that's different. Now, if we take a look at it, oh yeah, and they also come with different stuff. So we have like a vegetable pallet, 4,400 liters there. We have a planks pallet, which is 5,700 liters, and then a wood beam pallet, which is 5,200 liters. These are not getting replaced or anything by the ones in the base game, but you can buy these, which is, I guess, nice. I'm not sure what the price difference would be. I'll let somebody smarter than me figure all that out. So I got the big one here set up, so we'll kind of jump in here and I guess bring this down for you. So here's what we've got. And you can see we kind of can set it there, but I'm not sure we should. So there's that. You can see the little blue light behind me as I back up. And then we have multiple steering options. So the first steering mode, if I can kind of bring everything in, there we go. So obviously the first one is just going to be a normal steering around. This is actually mode 2, believe it or not, because we have front wheels that steer as well. It's got a super tight steering. Check that out. Man, that's cool. If we change it up a little bit, it is going to be the rear only steering. This is the default steering mode, so just a heads up there. And then we can kind of go back and forth between those two. As far as everything else, like I said, you can open up the door, but that's kind of it. Those are the only animations that you've got other than steering mode. However, for the PC version, there is one other thing that you can do. So you may be able to see there on the bottom right-hand corner, we've got a bit of a change. So the default is all the wheels steer all the time. And you can see which wheels are pointed in which direction. However, if I hold the B button on my controller and then turn, I'm actually able to go in angle mode, which is really neat. As soon as I let go of it, it steers around. If you're curious on how to find this, just go into your controls and then look for the Hubtex. It's around here somewhere. Where you at, Hubtex? There it is, right above IC and below Grow Now, at least for me. Here you could change up the controls for this, like what does what and that type of thing. So that is very, very cool. We also have the change HX drive mode. I kind of want to do this. I don't know what button to hit. What button should I hit? I just kind of kept it with it. So hold B and then press down on the left stick. I don't think that's saved. Crap. Well, I'm not quite sure that worked out very well because now every time I hit the B button, it just goes into create a job. So, cool. All right. Well, good fun. Good story. Again, there won't be a PC only review of this. This is just kind of both of them. But again, crossplay version doesn't have the cool wheel stuff, but it still does everything except for going back and forth. And, well, the PC one does. So there's that. I know you had to sell these, but I didn't really think about it. I couldn't get rid of it. Let's bring it up here. It should just be like wood beam or whatever. Yeah. I'm going to see if my multi-cell station can sell this. Yep. Worked fine. Oh, 43 grand. Hey, yo. Bring it back. Now back to a returner. We have the Berthoud Bruin 4200 from Hispano from FarmZip 22. As per usual, Hispano has taken his unique flair and thrown in some pretty cool stuff with this. So we'll take a look at it. We got a 300 horsepower engine on here, variable transmission, 360 liters fuel, 37 miles an hour, 4,200 liter capacity, which can be changed, 10.8 ton weight, 36 meter working width at 15 miles per hour. We got wheel brands from Trelleborg. We got a Michelin set on there, Vredestein, and that is it. You got narrow and narrow 2, as well as the extra sets when you get with the other ones. Basically just a regular side at the end of the day. Window tinting 0 to 100 in increments of 25, capacity of 4,200 or 200,000 liters. Very nice with that. We do get main color options, which can be changed. I like seeing it. And then we got design, roof, fenders, intergrid, rear view mirror, and rim colors. As per usual, the only extra animations are the mirrors. Next up, we got the CLAAS Torion 1177 1511. This bad boy's got between 140 and 167 horsepower in their wheel brands from Trelleborg, Michelin, Continental, Midas, BKT, Vredestein, and a Nokian set. You do have exhaust for black or stainless steel. We could change up our main color to, well, I would say whatever you want, but it's really not. It's just a little bit out the door and a little bit in the front. You could also change up your rim color as well, which does change up the rims, which is always nice. With this one, as you would expect, we do have animations for all of the raising and lowering and stuff, and we also have a couple others as well, including a door that opens, the slowest that I've ever seen, but, you know, it's not too shabby, right? It's not too bad. We also have another one right here, which opens up the other door, slowest thing on earth. And that is it. Next, we got a crossplay version of a mod that it was a PC-only mod, the MAN TGX 6x2 Straw Bale from Calaruga Modding. So if you're on PC, you actually already have this. The MAN, well, it's right here. But the only difference between both of these is going to be the Chimera badge on the back, because Chimera is not a licensed brand, but Calaruga Modding is obsessed with the brand. Basically only do Calaruga mods, so, our Chimera mods. So with this one, by the way, didn't we have Chimera mods in like 19 or 22? Why is it not licensed anymore? Come on, get it together. With this 540 horsepower, you've got a 49 mile per hour max speed, 490 liters of fuel, 9.5 tons, and it will do 180, 220, 240, and all kinds of other bills as well. Goodness gracious. We'll do quite a few bills, won't it? We do have the auto load, so that is nice. Engine's up to 640 horsepower. We do have a front mounting, which mounts nothing. It protects your the thingies, the lights. Yeah, I should probably get my stuff together too. Chassis color, we have yellow and white, but it's not really chassis as much as it is the warning signs on the side. Horns, you can add those. Those are horns. Nice to see. Mirrors, you can change those up. Basically, yes or no. It's going to help you out a little bit on these sides. Blind spot sticker, you got those. And then we got colors for all the stuff. At the end of the day, this is a self-propelled auto-loading belt trailer. Next on our list is semi-truck, the Lizard Revolution. This has got between 480 and 1,723 horsepower. Goodness gracious. Wheel brands from Continental. We also have a Lizard set on there as well, but those are the only two that I see. Decals, basically, we have with or without, so if you don't like that one, you are slam out of luck. We do have a couple different options. Well, I say a couple different options. There's two options. I don't understand why it says short cabin. That is not, that's a bumper is what that is. Why are all these things wrong today? Is it just me? Oh, yeah. We also have different exhausts, which is kind of interesting. We throw some around the front. Don't get to see those too often. Kind of neat. And then we got an antenna as well, but only one option. And then colors for the main, decal, and rim colors. Sadly, no animations on here. And the sounds are a choice. Quick startup, quick right away, and ooh, it moves a lot. Not only does it move a lot, it leans into whichever way it's driving. God, I hate when mods do that. Nice day for some patriotic mods. Got the J&M Extended Reach 1112 Patriotic Farmer Edition US. So with this one, obviously we are getting a wonderful Patriotic Farmer Edition flag on there. I love seeing that on here. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. A couple different specs for this one. 40,500 liter capacity, 300 horsepower is recommended on here, but you could do it with more. We do have Michelin, Midas, J&M. Oh yeah, you know what we're doing. You can also use larger tracks on here. So a little smaller, a little larger. It's all good. It's all good. We also have the US hitch on here. We also have a US inverted, so you can flip it upside down. And then we have the swivel ball hitch as well. But yeah, go with that US hitch. Be thankful you did. Slow moving vehicle emblem, aka tractor triangle on the back. We could either put it in the middle, put it on the side, or put it on to nowhere. Decals on the side if you don't like the patriotic flag for whatever reason. Come on, it's Thanksgiving. You gotta have it on there. You can throw that on there. Absolutely. We're leaving that there. Tarp is a yes or a no. Capacity, you've got the single wheels or floaters option, and then you can also go with the setup for the dual wheels, and then you can go with the track setup. Now, you know, nobody's forcing you to change the capacity options on here, but if you wanted to keep it realistic, you could do that. Then we got a couple other options here as well. We could change up the colors. Blue looks a little bit weird. Really anything other than red with that flag on there. Gray doesn't look awful. It just looks a little bit boring, but gray may be the one that you would go with. And then we could change up the rim colors as well. However, well, I got tracks on here right now. Next, we got the Framest Frapper Pack. And I'll be honest with you, I've had to re-record this section a couple times because oh boy, I had to be careful. It makes me sound like I'm saying something dirty. In here, anyway, we have a bunch of mulchers. Like, a bunch of mulchers. Oh, did my game crash? Oh, come on. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. The Frapper is back. I'm gonna get demonetized. I'm gonna be careful. I keep doing it. Oh, man. Anyway, on I can't. I'm so sorry. It's so funny. On here, you can throw some additional weights if you need to. Mulchers can be a little bit lightweight sometimes. This one actually is very lightweight, 1.7 tons. Yeah, that's pretty good. Also, these are nice because you can throw them on the front of your tractor too, or you can throw them on the back of your tractor, and then you can add something else behind that. There's some pretty cool stuff going on with this one, man. They're available in 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2.5. If you're looking for a 2 meter, look somewhere else. And they've all got the same setups too, dude. Like, these are... Wait, was that going to fall? Oh, tell me that was going to fall. Yeah. Oh, there's so much weight behind it. It can't sit. Its balance is on the wrong spot. All right. Anyway, oh, it's doing it again. All right, well, the Framest pack, be careful if you load up the last one, I guess. How's about a weight? Well, you don't have to wait for this weight. This weight waits for no one, which means it's ready for you. 2,200 kg Fendt weight. You got mouse control so you can move it around, or do you want lights? Now, it doesn't have lights. The lights choose between activating the top or the bottom lights of your tractor, which I haven't figured out what that means yet, but I think we're going to find out. So let's, for the first one, we'll go with top lights, no mouse control. And then the next one we will do mouse control, bottom lights. So no mouse control, bottom lights. Oh, it's which lights turn off? Interesting, very interesting. All right, those lights definitely turned off when we hooked that up. So let's give this a try. This also, I think, if I remember right, this is a base game. So let's hook this up. So it's not top lights, bottom lights. It's, do you want the lights to stay on? And of course we can move everything around. Actually, it goes all the way down a little bit. So what do I think? What would DJ say? DJ says mouse control's up to you, but top lights. Choose top lights every time. So now we got placeables and we got sheepy time. The GDR Sheepbarn. This will hold approximately 26 little baby sheepies in its default configuration. I jumped the fence because, well, I don't know. It's easier to come in here this way. You can go into the door like a normal person. Maybe you should just do that. The backside of this building is pretty boring. We got food right here. We got a 11,000 liters of food, which could go in there. In this configuration, the way I've got it now is actually 48 animals. So there is that. You can see all 48 of those right there. If we swing it down here on the end, we've got our light set up, and it's not working. What? Why does that not work? Where are the lights at? I have no idea. I can tell you that the wool is going to spawn at the very back. Good luck. That's the only thing that's on the back side of this building. I think it would be done much better if they didn't put that there. Maybe put it over here on the side of the building or something where there's already a door. Now you've got the whole back side of the building that you actually have to do something with. But yeah, this is very obviously the light switch connected to all of the lights. And Didn't work. That stinks. Next we have the container garage. So this has an outdoor wash bay, which for some reason the trigger for it is in the exact wrong place. It's everywhere that it shouldn't be. You've also got a place to work on your vehicles, and we have not one but two doors on here as well. But they don't open from the outside. They open from the inside only. So let's start with that wash basin here that doesn't really do what I wanted it to do. If you come up to it, it doesn't work. However, if you're over here, it does work. So there's that, I guess. Good luck, I guess. You may have to turn on your help window because, let's see, go like right there. I can get it there. And then I can get it over here, but not in front of it. And then and then kind of over here where I was. It's not even working now. There we go. Yeah, that needs to be adjusted. And then to get inside, we're going to open this door, which, I'll be honest, kind of opens the wrong way. I see a lot of doors in Farming Simulator. Everyone uses the one that opens in and to the right or out and to the left. Just move the hinge to the other side. Come on, man. You've got a light for the inside. It's nice. The lights up top are white. However, the light that it puts out is blue. So there's some continuity there. We do have a place where we can work all stuff. Let's go and open up these doors. We have two hydraulic doors. The one on the end looks cool, but not a whole lot of function for it. The one in the front, though, actually kind of opens up so you are able to walk straight in and work on your vehicle. I guess you could use the one on the side for that as well. Then we've got some shutters here so you can open and close those if you like. And that's about it. There you go. Next one on the list, the Silage Halls, and holy cow, they are massive and they are expensive. So you guys know the size, I think, by now of my testing area. Well, these take up a lot of it. They're insane. If I zoom out, there we go. That's as far as I can zoom out. It'll take you a year and a half just to walk across these. Oh, man. You need the movie Interstellar just to help you out with physics with these bad boys. But it's very cool nonetheless. They are used for silage. So this whole area can be filled with chaff. The whole thing. And then here's one that's a double. It's a double, baby. Yeah. It's ridiculous. Oh, it's so ridiculous. If we come over here, we can turn on the shed lights. We will have lights on the inside. Boom. You got that on the single and the double. Pricing is high. $475,000 for a single and $1 million for the double. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. But if you don't like the green, for whatever reason, you can change this up. So it's very, very cool. I think the black looks pretty sweet. It does have that kind of like used greenish look to it. So maybe you want to keep it a green or maybe change the tint of the green. Sometimes these work well with blue as well. I'll let you be the judge of that, but yeah, nonetheless, what do you guys think about those? Next one's on our list, the Hagenstedt Tanks. These are going to be used for solid fertilizer, liquid fertilizer, and herbicide, and or agua. Yes, we have another one of these. But it doesn't make any noise, which I kind of prefer, to be fair. The rest of them just sound like running water, which is kind of annoying. In here, you can run 20,000 liters of everything, and you can fill it up with all of that good stuff. Next to last, we have the Sellpoint Everything. This is where they say you could sell all of your products. It is configurable and colorable in different designs. $50,000 for this one. It is what it is. No interior, so a lot of empty, wasted space. Around towards the back here, we've got our drop. If you're doing logs, here's your trigger for that. And we've continued to make our way around towards the front side of it. Now, I always, like to offer some extras. So this is from Schultz. It is a Sell Everything mod. And there's three of them, as a matter of fact. And they're all $1,000. So you could take any building you wanted and then just add that to it. But this also may be of interest to you. And your last new one for all platforms today, the Modern Wall Set. Now, this does say that it's in placeables and decorations. That is incorrect. It is in fences. So if you're in here in decorations looking for it, you'll never find it. And I'm so sorry. For me, it's down here at the bottom of fences. Basically, what you've got is 3 different fences, and then everything else is the same. So this is fence number 1. You can see the backside is flat, and this is your decorative side. Then we also have one that's an iron gate going back and forth between the black and the gold spires there at the top. And then we've got ones a little bit more on the modern side. So there's that. Now, all of these also have garage doors. These are pretty sweet. They don't make any noise. hopefully in an update they come back through and add noises. Yeah, add noises. But anyway, they are all exactly the same through all of the mods. And then they also have kind of like a front wall kind of thing. I mean, it's almost like you're building a house, but it's not. It's an outside setup. Also, you could put like infinite numbers of these garages beside each other, which is kind of neat. So like if you wanted to put, I don't know, 2 or 3 of them together and then put it like a building on the other side of it, it's not a bad idea. We've also got your door right here, so you can just walk right through. So that is that. However, they all, as I mentioned, are going to have this texture. So all of these have the texture, same texture from the first wall. They all look exactly the same. Again, the only difference is going to be the walls. Now let's jump over to our updates for all platforms, and we start with a big one, the Superduty Pickup. This was from the Roughneck modding crew, and it is version 1.3. So they have added more wheel configuration options for enhanced customization. They've introduced the motion control functionality for side mirrors, integrated bed flashing lights within the tail lights, expanded the color configuration options for both the truck and the bed, added shop selection for the front valance, and added motor configurations. Now, they've also fixed some things as well, including various bed accessory texture issues, adjusted the plow adjustment, attachment, alignment, and behavior. Goodness gracious. They've also updated the suspension settings for improved handling, corrected the front fender flare alignment, adjusted the door scaling to resolve water droplet size inconsistencies, and they have adjusted the motor configuration to be smoother. I actually have a video out on this already. Check out my community page. You can see the full breakdown of everything. Next from Ralston Mods, we got a few. The JCB Fastrac 4000 Icon version 1.2.01 at the very bottom. They got a fix for various interior decals and fixed rear attacher parts. Next, the JCB Fastrac 3000 version 1.0.01. They fixed the mirror not moving with the door, fixed the front license plate position, improved some textures, fixed the door strut, and fixed various decals. Next is the EuroMilk Bison LX 2400. This is actually a console release. And here it is if you want to see it. The EuroMilk Bison LX 2400. It's 24,000 liter for you guys. You can drop it down to 20,000 if you would like. We have wheel brands from Trelleborg. We've got a Michelin set, BKT, Wittgenstein, all looking good. Standard and wide tires across the board. We've got a ladder or nah in the front. And we also have an update to the Kärcher HDC 2734 trailer version 1.01. They've added sport for the vehicle using toolbar attachment. Additionally, there's a PC only version of this. We'll talk about that here in a minute. And last update for all platforms is Rhönplateu. This is the crossplay version. There's a PC only version of this as well. This one is version 1.2.01. A new save game is necessary for it. They fixed the garden spawn point, or pallet spawn. They've also fixed the license plates, new loading screen. They've added basalt pavement texture, added onion cake and dumpling dough. Onion cake sounds terrible. They've added country woman kitchen. There you go. Added vegetable silo next to the garden. Added raspberry, raspberry bush, and raspberry jam. New mod icon. They've added more ground angles. Added firewood at the saw shed and main farm. Use meadow models as grass and edit the config. Redesign the vehicle shop, sawmill, sheep farm, chicken farm, and a picket farm. And they've added new houses from mod. Now, they also say there's an older and more detailed changelog on the GitHub if you want to go read it. Only one new one for PC and Mac players today. This is the stall rental mod. You can lease out your horse stalls and let others take care of their horses while they pay you. With the mod, the farm owner earns $400 per horse and good health above 80% each month, stimulating income from boarders renting your stalls. You will need to feed the horses, but the cleaning is handled automatically by the owners. It's a day, man, let me tell you. To keep gameplay balanced, the horse's riding level is not increased, so their sale price remains unchanged. Rental payments are collected at midnight. This is your friendly reminder as well that the Hubtex MAXX 45 is a new mod today for PC only. It also has the crossplay version, but earlier in the video, I showed it off. So if you missed that, definitely go back to the beginning where it says Hubtex MAXX 45 in the timestamps. Lastly, today, let's talk about updates for PC and Mac players. We have the PC-only version of the Kärcher HDC 2734 trailer, version 101, added sport for vehicles using the toolbar attachment. Auto-open intelligent gate control, version 1.1. Settings UI stabilization now appears reliably in general settings, even with other mods. They also have the stop box at the trigger, which opening doors and gates place a stop box AD at vehicle stop reliability. They do say important, place the trigger node centered in door or gate. Realistic Livestock's gotten an absolute massive update. This is version 1.2 multiplayer support. They've added detailed assisted breeding system with new object and hand tool, added animal diseases with in-herd transmission, effects on output and removal chance for severe diseases, added messages tab, added the herdsman tab for automatic animal management, buying, selling, sterilization, naming, assisted breeding as well. They've added the ability to mark animals, sterilize the male animals, add manure to chickens and sheep. They've added the straw with that too. And they've added settings for using custom animal models such as vanilla animal package, and they say you can view the GitHub for instructions on that one. Zooming down just a little bit, you can see we have a lot more going on. They've added genetics information to buying and selling pages, added more variation in genetics for animal dealers. They've also got added setting options for enable and disable diseases and changing the disease chances, fix the time, animal age, and crops not progressing after buying an animal from the animal dealer, the main dealer. They fixed husbandries, which cannot be found in the main dealer, fixed the max dealer animal settings, fixed the settings being reverted, fixed horses not loading properly when not in a pen, fixed inconsistent filter behavior, and many more fixes as well. And that is everything. Goodness gracious. And your last mod today, an update to Rhönplateu, the PC only version. This is version 1.201, and it looks like the changelog is exactly like the crossplay one. We got a new save game, which is necessary. Fix the garden pallet spawn, fix license plate, new loading screen, added basalt pavement texture, added onion cake and dumpling dough. Onion cake didn't sound good the second time around either. They've added countrywoman kitchen, added vegetable silo next to the garden, raspberry bush, and raspberry jam. New mod icon, added more ground angles, added firewood and saw shed at the main farm, using meadow models as grass, and edited the configuration, redesigned the vehicle shop, sawmill, sheep farm, chicken farm, and piggy farm, added new houses from mod, and older and more detailed changelog, again, on their GitHub. And there it is. That is everything I've got for you for this one. Hope you enjoyed it. Drop a like on it if you did. Get subscribed if you're new. Enjoyed the GoHam fam. Double check those notifications. That way you never miss videos like this one. I hope you have an awesome day. Happy Thanksgiving. We'll see you in the next one.